Okay, so let's start the beat. I just have this first track with the electric plugin. I'm just fixing the velocity there. And I'm using some jazz progressions. Just an easy way to come up with a simple sample line. Recording that first clip. So what I want to do is I just want to show you how easy it is to create a song in the clip matrix of the AKAI Force. It's one of the things that I like most about this machine, is that you can build a song on the grid. And it's easy, it's intuitive. So we're just going to go through this beat I made. Right now I'm just humanizing the chords a little bit, changing the velocity and the start point as well. So creating a new track, that's a drum track, and copying the first scene to the second scene. And now I'm just going to load up some drum sounds. You should create a drum track first, so you can assign it to a pad the samples that you want. So my workflow is still not fluid enough to be fast, but I'm getting the hang of it now, and it's just becoming a lot easier to build a song here. Okay, just playing with that kick and recording it onto the clip. Non-quantized. The knobs on the AKAI Force are really easy to use once you're in screen mode. Still some bugs here and there, but hopefully they'll fix that. Once you know where everything is, it's pretty easy to work with it, and it gets fast after a while. So got my hi-hats in, just getting some snare sounds. I'm just leaving the whole thing so you can have a look at my process of making beats, how I tend to create a song. Pitching snares, pitching hi-hats, recording extra kicks right now, so that's it. I already have a new scene on there if you see it. So I have 3 scenes and I'm creating a new track. That's another plugin. Gonna add some sounds from the Hype synth. The Hype synth is really good. It has some beautiful sounds, and obviously you can create your sounds as well. So there we go, on to the 4th scene, and this is what I really like about the machines, that you feel like you're building a song, not just building a sequence. Now you only have 8 plugin tracks, but you can bounce the plugin and then upload it to a drum track. Yeah, so I'm using a bass from the Hype synth as well, just taking out a little bit of the attack. And I'm using this is the first time I'm using this sequencer. So yeah, I have my I should mention this. I have my scale to a C minor. So everything that I touch is gonna be in scale. So it's gonna be in key. I can just be dropping in notes. I wish they had a follow function on the sequencer, but you have to choose the next step. Probably the best thing to do here is to, and that's what I'm gonna do next time I do this, is to first of all just add my first notes to each bar. So instead of having the grid set to 16, just have the grid set to a bar and just place on the first note at each bar and then go deeper in. See, I'm going from step to step, so, and this is me just trying out different steps and see how it sounds. So I enjoy it. I like this type of workflow as well. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. This isn't, I never actually make a beat in 10 minutes. I did try to make one in 10 minutes, but it's just useless. But it's pointless, really. I always take time making my beats, and it shows right here. Yeah, and basically what I'm doing here is I'm using just the plugins. I did put a sample here, but just one sample. Apart from that, everything is made from the synths inside of the AKAI force, which they're pretty good. The electric and the hype, those are the ones I use. So that's I added some stereo width to the first track. And here I go, building on to the next scene. Adding another sound from the hype. I could have added a bit more to the drums. They feel a bit they feel like a metronome. There's not much going on with the drums. So it's just something to work on. Here we go, recording another clip. Yeah, and because everything is set to a scale, it's just so easy to come up with a pattern and just record it down. It's just easy. You can preview other sounds afterwards, and that's what I'm doing. Creating a drum program, or a drum track, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna get a sample just to change this up a little bit. Yeah, this machine is kind of making me want to mix more between synths and samples. So I'm getting that type of vibe as well. Just because of the hype synth, is really it sounds really good, and it's easy to work with samples and synths. Yeah, so that's the voice that I used right there. Now, I don't know if I'm wrong in this, but there's no follow function for the scenes. Yeah, recording the voice right there fits really nice. I just wish I had a bit more going on with the drums. I need to add that in. But what I was saying is that, there's no follow function for the launch for the scene, so you have to press on the scene for it to go to the next scene. Anyway, going on to another clip. Yeah, it's easy to do that on this machine. Yeah, copy and see, that's the thing again. I'm repeating myself, but that's the thing I really like about the machine, is that you can build on easily, and you could go back to another track, to another scene easily, and copy things and move things around so easily. Yeah, it's a good workflow. I really enjoy this machine. Adding another track, and that's a plugin again. Back to the hype. I mean, I haven't really touched the surface. I've barely touched the surface on the hype. It just has so much, and I haven't even started to build my own sound. So adding a bit more to the drums. I suppose I knew that my drums were lacking a little bit, but you know, it works out okay. You know, there are definitely a lot of things that you could improve on this machine, like the scenes. The scenes could have a bit more functions to them, but yeah, it does work nice. And that's it. This is where I left the beat at, but I already have plenty there to move around and to create different scenes. But yeah, that's it. So very easy to use, very easy to build a song, and yeah, man, I'm enjoying the force. So I'm just recording the outputs into my audio interface, into Logic, and that's it. That's how I get my music out. Let's hope that the next updates will provide more for launch scenes for the sequencer. I wish the step sequencer had a bit more in it, like nudging the notes from the step sequencer, and you know, follow functions for the scenes. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see why I like this machine as well. Okay, thank you very much. Take care.